like in middle school, I was like bullied a lot. So like anything that I just came to terms with the fact that like anything that anyone has to say, like I probably heard it before. So it can't really like touch me like that. Like I'm not really affected by it anymore. And I just started to like find the beauty like in my features and in myself, like not even just appearance wise, but like personality wise, integrity wise. I just look beyond that. So anything like anyone has to say about me, probably heard it before. Like, oh well, whatever. Like, what do you have?
Like,
what
let that
we have
be.
next? Yeah, like, tell me something new. You know, nothing can really like hurt me like that anymore because it's just like.
You just living life thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna go in this meeting and I'm just gonna wing it and see how it comes out. And when you're not successful, you start blaming everybody else. Come on, man. You know
like,
what
stop
it is.
putting on a facade and this facade of somebody that you're not.
Stop trying
Become
to look
that
good and actually
put in the groundwork.
finish it. Yeah.
Finally getting a black teacher that looks like you, that represents you, that's smart. You know, it's just amazing.
Welcome back to another episode of Sharp and Sharper. I got a special guest with me today. She does an amalgam of things. She's a model, she's an entrepreneur, and she just does everything. Her name is Choyce Brown. Thank you for being here with me.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
How you doing? How you been?
I'm good. I'm well.
What you got going on for 2020?
A lot. Well, as always, you know, trying to get into modeling, do more and more with that, more shoots. Right now I'm trying to work on just like building my own brand of stuff. So like jewelry, I've already started that a little bit. So like
Right,
my
I saw
earrings
some
and
of
stuff.
that.
Yeah, I paint. So I paint like.
What
just
led you
regular
into like
paintings.
into that, like painting and jewelry?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think just like one day I was like, I want to try to paint something. I saw like a painting on like Instagram, I think, and I was like kind of inspired by it. I was like, oh, this is cute. I wonder if I could do that. And then I just started painting, and I started doing stuff that was like even better than that I didn't even know that I could do. So yeah, it just led from that. But yeah, I do that, and I sell my paintings, and
Do you
I paint
sell
jewelry.
anything?
Yeah, so like the jewelry and stuff that I paint, like I'll sell those, and those always like sell out. If I paint like earrings and stuff, they always sell out.
Wow.
And then like the paintings and stuff, those don't really sell out like that because some people like different pieces, like so everyone's different. But yeah, the jewelry definitely, I want to expand on that, and I want to try to get into like, you know, beauty and healthcare and stuff, come out with my own type of stuff like that.
What's the inspiration behind the jewelry?
Well, like my family, we like really colorful type of stuff. That's kind of like my style too. I do like really like bright colors. Like if you see what I'm wearing, like I always have on something bright. So I just like thought like doing bright jewelry would be cool. I'm always wearing like jewelry, so.
Yeah, got you. So let's talk about this modeling career. How did you get into modeling, and when did you know like this is what I want to do?
I got into it like my senior year of high school. When I was younger, I used to do it like a little bit, but not really. I didn't really like it that much because I had like a different like idea of what modeling was. And then I just got back into it my senior year, but I didn't really like start it up until after I graduated because like school was really like time consuming. But after I graduated, I really got into it. And I just, you know, I really love it. Before I used to think that it was kind of like a shallow thing, like maybe like it's just like, oh, if you're pretty, then you model and you just take pictures. But it's really more than that. It's like embodying different characters and different emotions with your art, within your work. So yeah.
So when you got into it, were you like super confident in like yourself? Or like,
no, not at all. I had like a lot of insecurities. I still do. But I know how to handle them differently and work around them, or, you know, work through them. But yeah, I've definitely learned a little bit more. Like the more that I've been doing it, I've definitely grown more. I wasn't as confident as I am now.
What like shifted in your mentality with that?
I think just like experience, basically, and just like being more comfortable like with myself, my body, my face, my skin, my hair, just everything with me. I just had to get to know myself more and grow more comfortable with that in order to like grow past like being uncomfortable and insecure.
Do you feel there's colorism in the modeling industry?
Before, yes. I think
Like, do you feel like the lighter skinned black women in modeling like get more attention?
no, I don't. I would say like maybe before that was true. But
And
now
when you say before, you mean like
maybe like, you know, the couple years ago back in the day when modeling was, you know, like first starting out, maybe. But I think now more than like any other time, darker complexion is like what they look for. Darker complexion, you know, always like long legs and stuff. But if you like look at like the latest like runway, it's like a lot of African girls, black girls, dark skin is very, you know, glowy, dark. They're long, like it's real African girls, not 4C hair, you know. So I don't think it's as colorist now as it may have been, you know, before.
So what type of work are you trying to get into?
With like modeling?
Yeah, like in the future.
I like runway. That's really fun. But basically just like anything, I want to be like a role model for, you know, girls that look like me. So that's with anything like runway, print, commercials, any of that.
Have you done any commercials before?
Commercials, no, not yet. I've done runway though. I've done a few shows so far.
Okay. What's been your experience with those shows like?
They were good. Yeah, they were good. My first show was pretty scary, but you know, your first show, like it's gonna be kind of scary. But I think I did pretty well for my first time, and then after that, you kind of like loosen up a little bit, and it's pretty good. I like all the girls are really nice and supportive and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Is there anything outside of the realm of modeling that you've been like wanting to get into, like acting? And because I know that kind of connects in that industry.
Yeah, acting, yeah, definitely. When I was in like high school and stuff, I did theater for a little bit, and I really liked it. And I was thinking about like doing that for school. Like when I was thinking about college and stuff, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should do performing arts school. But like school just like isn't really my thing, so it would kind of be like a waste of time to go to school.
Right. And everybody doesn't need it either.
Exactly. Yeah. So I was just thinking, you know, maybe like acting or something, like just take it in a different route and not school. But yeah, I definitely do want to get more into acting.
Yeah, got you. So talk about like your love, like loving yourself. Like, how has that journey been to self-love? Because I was looking on your Instagram, I saw one of your videos talking about like your journey, like from where you've been, like in the past, not being as confident in yourself. Like, how have you learned to love who you are? Like being okay, like this is me. I'm not gonna shift or do anything different.
Yeah. Well, like in middle school, I was like bullied a lot. So like anything that I just came to terms with the fact that like anything that anyone has to say, like I probably heard it before. So it can't really like touch me like that. Like I'm not really affected by it anymore. And I just started to like find the beauty like in my features and in myself, like not even just appearance wise, but like personality wise, integrity wise. I just look beyond that. So anything like anyone has to say about me, probably heard it before. Like, oh well, whatever. Like, what do you have?
Like,
what
let that
do you have
be.
next? Yeah, like, tell me something new. You know, nothing can really like hurt me like that anymore because it's just like heard that before, like heard that, you know. But yeah, I just learned to love myself through, you know, being comfortable with myself, and also just ignoring like negativity or blocking out people that would ever like bring me that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So are you from LA?
Originally I'm from North Carolina. Like I was born there, but I've lived here for like most of my life. So I said I'm from LA.
So you just say,
yeah. When I was
got
3,
you.
we came out here. So like I grew up out here. Like this is my city. So
do you like LA, or do you ever think about going back Even though you don't like know, like no.
No, I would never go back.
You're stuck.
Yeah,
You got
it's
stuck
real.
out here.
It's like boring. Like I love it there. Like it's fun and stuff to go see family, but I couldn't stay there.
Yeah, because that's like country almost.
Yeah, no, definitely it
Like,
is.
you
Yeah,
know,
it's like
cutting up chickens and
no, really, like yes, yeah, horses and all that. Yeah, fields.
yeah, because my family's from Jamaica originally, so
Oh, that's dope.
like they grew up on a farm. Not everybody in my family, but my dad's side, and like farming and stuff like that. So that's real solid. That's
Yeah.
real solid. So you were on. I'm trying to forget. I mean, I forget the name. It was like a teen magazine, right?
Yeah.
So talk about like being on that, and like what was the process of being on that magazine cover?
Well, they, so they like obviously they knew who I was, and I remember we were in the car, my mom and I, and we got a call. Well, she had got an email that said like, oh, we'd be interested in having your daughter as like the cover of our magazine. I was like, what? Like I was surprised, and so we got a call, and the head of the magazine, she was just telling me how like she wants me to be the cover girl, and she wants me to do a shoot for it, and how she just like likes who I am and what I'm doing and stuff. And the whole time I'm just like, what? Like,
yeah, like
not a
you're in
magazine.
shock,
right? And so she was telling me, just like do a shoot and like get in some pictures, and then like we'll make you the cover. So I remember my mom and I actually did like that whole shoot like at home, like with our phone, like we did.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't like a professional shoot like that or anything, but we made it seem that way. Like it looks
yeah, because I saw it. Right. I see mom in the background, she hyping herself up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we had a light and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't like a camera or anything. Like it was like a home photo shoot. And so like we went out, we got everything. Like, we went out and got the wig, like we got everything, the clothes.
Oh, it was a wig.
Yeah. No, I didn't straighten my hair for that. No, but
yeah.
So we went out, we got everything, we got the hair, the makeup, wardrobe, all that, and we just did.
So you guys just did everything. Like you guys didn't have nobody come into the house and like.
Most of the time, like when we do like pictures and stuff, it's me and my mom. Like we.
That's your team.
Everything, yeah. Like this is it right here. It's
right.
Like, we're like
that's all you need.
We're a team.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did the shoot and then sent in the pictures, and then.
Was that your first shoot?
Yeah, no, not my first shoot. That's my first magazine cover.
Okay.
Yeah, my first cover ever.
What covers would you want to be on?
Any cover, that's decent, like, that's
that represents something
that represents,
that's with value. I got you.
Right. Any cover that will have me. I would love to be on, like, Vogue. Lord Jesus, hallelujah. I would love to be on that. Like, that's a goal. Like, I would love to be on Vogue, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
People, any magazine,
Do you find it being like stressful in modeling? Because I was doing, I heard some people talking about like modeling, and they said there's times like in your life or in your career as a model, like you get jobs like consistently for a little while, and then it'll stop, and it makes you question who you are, like, Mm-hmm. So is that stressful, or is that something that you don't worry about? You just hit it every time you get it?
Yeah, it is a little bit stressful, but I don't think like. I don't really I try not to stress about it because, that's not my only path.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not just a model, like I'm like a model and,
right.
businesswoman and this. So I don't really worry about that. That's just like one of the many things that I do. It's not something that I'm like 100% relying on to like, be my whole entire life.
Got you. So how do you stay stress free?
But yeah, I just do what I want to do. If you're not like benefiting me, then bye. If you're not like creating joy for me or uplifting me, then there's no point in being around. Painting is like my therapy as well. That like helps my stress too. So
do you find yourself like cutting people off that are not beneficial?
Yeah. Like
how does that help you to grow?
Well, my mom just told me the other day about like your circle and stuff. So if you within your circle, if they're not benefiting you or helping you, then it's not a circle, it's a cage. So they're keeping you trapped away from growth. But in your circle, you're supposed to be able to expand with your circle.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be trapped. You want to be able to expand.
Right.
You know,
You caged. You can't go nowhere.
exactly.
You stuck.
You're stuck. You're
It's like mud.
enslaved. So
Exactly.
be free, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you thought about doing like anything like outside of the United States?
Yeah, definitely. Especially like with
Like
modeling.
where would you want to explore? Or like
Paris is like my number one.
yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go there since I was like a little girl. Even like when I didn't do modeling, it was just like I don't know, I had a fascination with like Paris, and Africa too. I would want to go there. It's just I'd be thinking about the flight, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's a long flight.
that's a long
Africa's a
time.
long,
Yeah.
long flight.
Yeah, but I still would want to like experience it.
What don't we know about you that we haven't like? It's something like a lot of people don't know about Choyce.
It's something like small or something.
Anything.
Oh, I'm left-handed.
You're vegan, right?
Yeah, I'm vegan. Yeah.
Talk
A
about
lot of
that
people know that,
transition.
though.
Were you okay?
Yeah, but no, I haven't been vegan like my whole life or anything. This is like my second year coming up in May. It'll be my second year being vegan. But yeah.
Was it hard when you first started?
A little bit. Yeah, it was a little bit hard just because like when you're used to like a certain diet, then like when you cut it off, it's like, but you just find
Right.
replacements for everything. Like
Mhm.
there's replacements for literally everything. I've learned that like the more that I ate vegan food and stuff, there's just replacements for everything, so it's not as hard.
Right, because I'm not vegan, but I do cook a lot of vegan meals because I'm trying to eat less meat. So yeah, I definitely see like a change in diet in your body and how you feel.
Exactly.
It does a lot.
Yeah, like you just feel more like energized and you feel kind of like a little bit happier. Like I feel just like more bouncy and stuff, not sluggish.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. Anything on your bucket list that you want to get out this year?
My bucket list. I don't know. I never really thought about a bucket list.
Have you gone skydiving?
Oh no, I don't. I never want to do that ever.
Jump out of a helicopter? Nah.
Yeah, no, that has never been something that I wanted to do ever. Like when people are like, oh,
Are you afraid of heights, or is just that you just don't want to do it?
I'm kind of afraid of heights a little bit, not like terrified, but like it's not the best to like look down and then you see like the
Yeah,
whole
I mean,
world.
but you like, cause you strapped in with somebody, and then you have a nice little secure parachute. Some of them do like, don't work, and then no,
Right.
that's not.
I-
I'm playing
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be. I can stand at the bottom
and just wait when we come
Yeah.
down. Is that what it's gonna be?
You could do it, but
Nah,
Choyce, you're not gonna.
but you
see
got to go
Choyce.
with me so we can.
I'm gonna stay in the helicopter. Though. I'm gonna be with the pilot.
Oh,
in
so
the
you just
front.
gonna stay?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you flew helicopters though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be next to the pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be helping him.
I got you.
Reading
I got you.
The instructions.
Got you. Thank you for tuning in to Sharp and Sharper, the podcast that will elevate your life. See you guys in the next podcast.